value menu, Junior Whopper, Whopper Junior has basically all the things of a Whopper. Was that bun a sesame seed bun? It was, eh?
I think it was.
I believe it was.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like a Whopper, but smaller.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Whopper Junior?
Given that a 3.5.
I gave it a 4.
I reserved my 4. I know we could tie them with some, but I didn't feel any burger was exactly like another burger, so I didn't give any the same rating.
No, I don't think I did either. Oh yeah, I did. But it's sort of with a caveat. We'll get that. We'll get there when we get there. I gave it a 4 because, as I mentioned, I'm a big fan of the Whopper. This had cheese. This had lettuce, tomatoes, the mayonnaise, ketchup. It's a Whopper, just in a snack size. And as a big fan of a Whopper, I was a pretty big fan of this burger.
Yeah. I don't agree as much, but obviously 0.5 less.
Yeah, exactly. All right, moving on in alphabetical order to Harvey's, Canada's own. What did you think of the build your own burger experience that led to your Harvey's Junior Burger?
Harvey's is going to get a 4.
A 4.
0.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the quality was there in this burger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as a snack burger, some of the other places, they'll just toss it to you. Catch it, don't.
Honestly, it kind of felt like that with the Whopper Junior. Like we ordered it, I paid, I was handed a receipt. Less than a minute later, I was handed a burger. It took so little time that I wondered if this burger was already made before I walked in the door.
Yeah.
Are they just that efficient? Maybe.
Probably not.
But that's not the point, because to me it still turned out to be a pretty good burger.
That's true. I'm not trying to run any of these companies into the ground by my
I doubt you will.
But Harvey's, it took the same amount of time for them to prepare this little baby burger as it would for some other burgers, and the same amount of care was put in.
I felt like it did took a little time. We were chit-chatting with one of our line mates.
Yeah.
And other people who were served, 2 people after us got their burgers before we did.
That was a little strange.
But that must mean that they were cooking that burger for you.
Yeah.
It went on the grill. It got fried up for you.
Yeah.
Over some flames.
Yeah. So the same amount of care for just a less than $3 burger. We're getting the same amount of attention as someone who's maybe spending $15 there.
That's true.
Yeah.
We didn't buy drinks. We didn't buy fries.
Nope.
However, maybe that's the problem with my eating your build your own burger. I only gave this burger a 2.5.
Jeez.
Because the patty was fine. It tasted like a pretty decent piece of beef that was grilled fresh, and I appreciate that. But nothing else about this burger did anything for me. The bun was just, pedestrian. I guess I would have enjoyed it more with a little bit of pickle or something on it. But this burger didn't do much for me.
All right. Well, that is probably the part of the fault of my toppings.
Yeah,
my lack
I guess
of toppings.
that is the difference between this and any of these other burgers, where we got them as they come.
No.
But this burger, there is no option to get it as it comes. You must build it the way you want.
You must.
So you maybe, I could have possibly built this burger the way I want and still been disappointed, because all these other burgers have been painstakingly engineered for my enjoyment. I'm an amateur compared to these people. I could have thrown on barbecue sauce and pickles galore and turned it into some massacre of a burger.
Yeah.
Maybe that lack of consistency made it lose a point.
All right. I feel bad I didn't let you, dress your burger up and,
Well, I'll have
put
another
that on the
Harvey's burger
town.
in my life, and I'll be able to dress it and see how I feel that day.
Okay.
On this day, 2.5.
Yeah. If I'm picking you up a snack burger, I'm making it.
Which isn't... Yeah, that's true. But which isn't that bad. 2.5. Let's say on a 5 scale, that's halfway there to a full snack.
That is, and you know who gets a 2.5? McDonald's.
Me too.
Oh,
Now, I want to say that I'm factoring in that there was a little piece of bone or something in my burger,
it's still got a 2.5.
and it's still got a 2.5.
Jeez.
It would have gotten a 3. And that surprises me because I don't especially love McDonald's.
Or bones.
Well, I like bones, but, not in my mouth. Unless they're teeth.
You know who would love
my
bones
own teeth
in their mouth? Kevin Agostino. McDonald's.
Oh, that's right.
They're the burgers for him.
Boy, that's really that's an obscure callback. But this burger has a certain sweetness that I can't quite put my finger on where it's coming from. Is it coming from the bun? Is there sugar in the beef? It's a sweet, tasty snack of a burger. Extra beef compared to all these other value menu burgers. There's cheese in there. There's a little bit of pickle. Despite a piece of bone, I gave this a 2.5 score. It would have gotten a 3, but a piece of bone made it drop down a 0.5. And not just the fact that I had a piece of bone in my burger, the fact that plenty of times in my life I've eaten a McDonald's burger and there's a little piece of bone.
It's all those bones.
Not enough for me to ever complain or anything, or return the burger, ask for a refund, ask for a new burger. Always small enough piece of bone for me to just swallow it and keep my mouth shut.
The legal amount of bone.
Yeah, but enough for it to lose a 0.5 on this 5-point scale.
Which really isn't that much, right?
Not that much. Again, not enough for me to complain. Just enough 10%. For me to say, hey, by the way, heads up. You might be chewing on a little piece of bone. Just tiny little piece, but still there.
Yeah, see, I've never
Could have been a small rock or something. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's bone.
Either.
There was something that was bone hard in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that, I'm glad. I want to take a few more points off of it on your behalf.
Well, no.
I won't.
You had your point. You're half of the burger, and you were just fortunate enough to have the bone-free half.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking the sweetness you tasted must have been the bun, because I've had a few buns just on their own, and they're sweet.
Wait a second. You're just eating McDonald's buns?
Sometimes. When I order the double, the McDouble and the junior chicken burger, and I slap them together to make one chicken beef combo.
You have leftover bread, okay.
I have a leftover piece, and I always eat that at the end if I'm still hungry. And it's always been a little sweet.
There's that sweetness to the bun.
Yeah.
People like sweets.
They do.
So finally we have my girl, Wendy's. Matthew, what did you think of this Wendy's bacon cheeseburger?
I find it interesting. Is Wendy the one who comes to your mind when you are you getting your burger from Wendy? Because I'm getting mine from the Ghost of Dave Thomas.
Yeah, the Ghost of Dave Thomas, of course.
Okay,
that's a given.
All right.
Wendy, although is a real person, because she has been mascotized.
Yeah.
She has become a fictional character. It's like expecting a burger from the King or from Ronald McDonald. I don't see it that way. I see it really, especially when you look at the menu, everything's the Dave, the double Dave.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is since he was a boy, this was Dave Thomas's dream, and this is I'm eating a dream realized.
Yeah, and that dream realized it paid off because it's getting a 4.
A 4. That's not bad, because I gave Wendy's a full 5. As far as a snack burger, none of these hold a candle to Wendy's. Nothing. That bacon flavor, that quality beef, fresh tomatoes, cheese, it's all good. It's all fresh. The bread is good. Even just as soon as I bit into that burger, the feeling and the taste of the bread was the first thing I noticed, because it's on the outside. You get there first.
Yeah.
Even that, just the bread, I thought was better than any of the others. And I like sesame seeds. Burger King, you did a good job, but not the sweetness of the McDonald's burger, not the just full-on quality, the fluffiness of that Wendy's burger. When it comes to a snack burger, I cannot recommend the Wendy's bacon cheeseburger enough.
And I don't even think I could recommend Wendy's in general enough because they have so many snack items.
They do. That's true.
At great prices.
Can we count a baked potato as a snack?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm eating potatoes left
That's
and right.
true. Even when we were there today, you can help yourself. You got a snack. You got a chocolate frosty.
I got chocolate frosty and that burger. I think it cost me less than $4. I think it was like 3 something.
That's the value of Wendy's.
Yeah.
And no quality is lost.
No. I think that song "Nothing Compares to You" may have been written about Dave Thomas and his lovely burgers.
So Matthew, I combined your scores and my scores for a cumulative score to see where all these burgers between us rank.
Oh, let's hear this.
So starting at the bottom, we've got McDonald's. You put pieces of bone in your burger. What do you want? What do you expect?
Yeah,
could have come out a little higher, but not high enough to make a big difference. The bottom of the barrel. Big surprise, McDonald's.
Yeah, still better than some of the old snacks we've had. Those little maple cones.
Yeah, that's
true. You did a little better than maple cones, McDonald's.
I mean, but keep in mind those maple cones. It was like the same price as one double cheeseburger for like maybe 20 maple cones.
Oh, it's nothing to be proud of, McDonald's. This is just aim a little higher.
That's right. I mean, maple cones wins in quantity. I guess McDonald's ties in quality. No, they still beat those maple cones.
I didn't get any bones in that maple, but
you got me. Yeah, that's true. Let's
move on.
Next up is A&W with a cumulative score of 3.
All right.
I like A&W. Don't get me wrong. I like that sort of paprika that you could put on the fries while you're there. And I honestly feel, despite it being chicken, that a chubby chicken burger is a better call. As if you want a snack and you see an A&W, take my word for it. Their chicken is delish. And chubby chicken sounds a little weird. I don't know if I'm appetized by that. Are you appetized by that? If I say, let's say I got a bucket of chubby chicken. Does that excite you at all?
The chubby chicken does not really excite me, but the idea of it being in a bucket. You say a bucket of chubby chicken?
Yeah.
It depends on how I feel, because chubby chicken, it equals to me.
Have you ever eaten a chubby chicken?
I haven't, and I want to, because I'm picturing
so
a lot
just
of
by the
great
name,
white
does it
meat.
really? Yeah.
And that looks good. I think a chubby chicken is going to be way better than a lean chicken.
You make a good point.
So yeah, I want that now.
See, I wasn't sure. I had to ask you because you'd never eaten it before. If just because I associate chubby chicken with such a good thing, if it's just erased the marketing potential of chubby chicken, I really like the chubby chicken. You like the sound of chubby chicken. So if you go to A&W, skip this burger, even though it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. Get a teen burger. Get a chubby chicken burger if you're just getting a snack.
Yeah, this is off the record, Sebastian's endorsement of a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Because
it's not... Yeah, it makes Matthew uncomfortable, the idea of a chicken burger. So he's a real purist when it comes to burgers. Wait until we get a veggie burger. Oh, boy. Next up, with a cumulative score of 3.5, Harvey's.
I mean, that's... You rated it
not bad.
Low, I rated it high. That's what it gets. It's, I had more to say about Wendy's. I enjoy Wendy's, but there's something about Harvey's that just feels right. Feels like a little more quality, a little more. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
I think you're a prejudiced nationalist who's rooting for the Canadian brand over the American brand, and just the fact that it's this American across North America brand, Wendy's is. You feel that implies a lower level of quality, and I say, shame on you, you prejudiced bastard! How dare you say such a thing about Wendy?
Well, you're some sort of communist, I imagine, based on. Well, what's our cumulative rating for the next one?
Next up is Burger King.
Okay,
with a 3.75.
That's not even a rating we're allowed to do.
No, I know, but that's the cumulative rating.
Yeah.
That's only math can allow this to happen, not our own rules. Only math.
Math trumps all.